If you're a gaming creator, you know how important it is to have crisp, high-quality footage ready for your content. Whether you're making montages, live streams, TikToks, you definitely need footage to work with. So today, we're going to 5 different ways to record your game footage. And make sure to stick around to the last one, because I guarantee you it's something you've never heard before. Hey there, Jam here and welcome to the channel. Here we do gaming and technology content from game reviews all the way to tutorials. So if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that ding-a-ling and the like button so you don't miss any of our new uploads. Most of these are for the PC gamers since most consoles these days already have built-in software to do this. So we won't be talking about those today. But speaking of built-in stuff, let's jump right into the first one, and that's because some systems have the ability to record gameplay built right in. According to the recent Steam hardware survey, the GTX 1060 is the most popular video card in the space with a 6.73% share along with 14 other NVIDIA GPUs taking up the rest of the spots. So we'll start with that. NVIDIA has a utility called GeForce Experience. It's a simple application that helps with graphics drivers, updates, game optimization, and tweaking to make your gaming experience more enjoyable. But we're not here for that. Bundled in the software is NVIDIA Shadowplay. It allows you to record game footage on demand at full quality. You even have the ability to record it on a buffer. It will constantly record to a buffer up to an amount of time you set and save it when you press a button. This way you don't have to record the entirety of your gaming session, but rather just the decisive moments you'd like to keep. Like that nuke you totally got playing 1v1 snipers on Rust, you know? You get what I'm saying here? As for the red team, they have AMD Relive. Or Relive. Relive? Anyways, it has similar functions as Shadowplay, it's just that it's on AMD cards. So that's it. And just to clarify, Shadowplay only works for NVIDIA cards and Relive works for AMD cards. Also, since most of the cards in the wild these days have built-in encoders, you'll have minimal impact to the gameplay. The second way is with the use of capture cards. This method will also work for console players and, well, anything really that has an HDMI output. Capture cards are devices that take HDMI output from a source device. This could be a phone, a game console, another computer, a tablet, and translate that into something that could be recorded by a computer. I use a couple of these in my dual PC setup. Comment below if you want to see a tour of my setup. All you really have to do is to hook up HDMI cable to your capture card from any source and record it to your computer. And it will use your PC to encode the footage and save it for you. Some cards even have built-in encoders, so you don't have to put any strain on your GPU or your CPU. These cards come in a variety of ways to connect to your PC. The most common ones you're probably aware of are the ones that are USB, like this Elgato Camlink 4K that I have here. Plug in an HDMI cable onto this end, then plug this end onto a USB port on your computer. There are also Thunderbolt ones, which are mostly used on Mac deployments, like these from Blackmagic Design. Then, finally, PCIe-based ones, which use a PCIe slot on your motherboard, similar to your GPU. You're actually seeing me through my Canon EOS RP camera with an HDMI cable to my AverMedia Live Gamer dual PCIe capture card. That's how we make this video. Let's quickly talk about SDI for a minute. This is used more in the professional world as it's got a lock-in connector and can travel longer distances with minimal signal loss. You'd see these more in the TV and film world using capture cards like these from Blackmagic Design or AJA. These cards are super expensive and have the capability to capture up to 12K content. Now you know why the standard isn't used much in the gaming space. But if you look at massive productions, for example, the recent Dota 2 tournament, the International, or the COD Next event where Activision brought in over 100 streamers and creators to try the new Modern Warfare 2. I bet you a Vandal skin that there are miles and miles of SDI cables running around those shows and typically running through these switchers like the ones from Blackmagic Design. As for software though, most mid to high-end capture cards have software bundled in, designed to work for them to record to your hard drive, just like Elgato's 4K capture utility or AverMedia's Rec Central. On the other hand, most low-end ones will still need software to be used to record, which leads us to the next one, OBS Local Recording. OBS, or Open Broadcasting Software, is an open source program that myself, along with millions of other streamers, use to send our content to the internet, be it Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook? Question mark? Do people still stream on Facebook? This program allows us to capture the games we have on screen and allow you to stream or record them. And, well, this is how you set them up. After installing OBS, you need to set up the canvas resolution and the base resolution. Typically, you'd put this at 1080p, which is the maximum that OBS can handle right now. Configure your recording settings, as in your codec, which encoder you're using, the bitrate and all that. Create a new scene and add your video source. So in this case, it'll be game capture and then hit record. And that's all. OBS will record or stream the content that's on the canvas. Most streamers use this method since they already have the scene set up on their live streams anyway, so they just reuse them for recording, like this. Most of my streams I record locally via OBS to have split audio tracks. That way I can selectively mute audio from my gameplay to make room for my voice if the game is too loud, or take the music off directly for copyright reasons so my videos will only contain my voice and in-game noise. Another one is to remove Discord voice comms in the case that there's bits you want to remove in the edit. I mean, overall, it just makes post-production more flexible since every piece of audio is on a separate track. If you want to know more about this, let me know in the comments below. This next one is game specific. You select the games and it will record the matches, and sometimes it will cut moments depending on the game. Like kills, wins, losses, deaths, more deaths. Yeah, no, really, I have way too many death clips. You know, help, I guess, please. Anyways, the program is called Outplayed, and it's by Overwolf. Overwolf is a platform for in-game apps, mods, and monetization. So, as an FYI, if you install Outplayed, Overwolf gets automatically installed. Just so you're aware. Setting this up is super easy. Once you've installed Outplayed, you select your games and the recording quality you want them to be in, and well, that's it. So next time you launch your game, it'll just show a pop-up and ask you whether you'd like to record certain events or the entire session. And that's all. All you need to do is make sure to have Outplayed running in the background when you play, then it'll do the rest of the work for you. This last one is for the streamers in the audience. Well, you might say, Jam, what the heck are you on about? If I'm a streamer, then I can just clip it off the VOD like everybody does. But, what if I told you this does it automatically? This platform is called Eclipse. You sign up at eclipse.gg, connect your live streaming account, and that's all. Just stream normally, and each time you finish a stream, it'll take the VOD, cut it up into highlights. It uses AI to take crazy moments and plays, then cut them into their own clips. And if you enable weekly showcase, it'll take cool clips for the week and make it into one single clip. It's also currently beta testing an editor that allows you to cut the clips into TikToks. It's great for social media use since it cuts clips to be bite-sized chunks that you can use for socials, which I really should be doing, but you know, do as I say, not as I do, I guess. I've been on Eclipse for a few months now, but before I actually used to use Athena-Skull. Unfortunately, in March 2022, they had shut down the entire service, and I can only imagine how expensive that upkeep is to keep that site, since it takes a lot of processing power to take people's VODs and use AI to create clips. Oh well, Athena is gone now, so we're on Eclipse now. Rest in peace, Athena. And that about wraps it up for this video. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments below, like if you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that ding-a-ling so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and have yourself a great day.